Port fans, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at Port's clash against Hawthorn in the JLT series game on Sunday. I think we can finally say that was a good effort. It was 4 quarters. It was a good effort in tough conditions, I'd say. We really played well, we tried hard across the board. Everyone contributed very well. Obviously people had a lighter load than others, but the main base of players that we had play throughout the game continued their effort, continued their consistency, and we showed that we are capable of playing 4 quarters and that we can possibly push every team in the comp, so we are a force in 2017. It was really good to get the win yesterday. We really pushed Hawthorn for 4 quarters. It was a good effort right across the board, especially with Hawthorn, even though they're young enough, and they've obviously got their new recruits in Jago Amira and Tom Mitchell, but also losing what's their name, Sam Mitchell and Jordan Lewis to their respective clubs, and obviously Luke Hodge not playing as well from his ban. It was tough conditions too yesterday as well, so that it's really impressive to do that. It gives us some confidence moving into round 1. Obviously, for the next couple of weeks, we've got to train hard, get our structures right, really build on yesterday, and hopefully continue on, consistently for 4 quarters, but for 22 games plus as well. So, well done to us yesterday. Really happy, and I don't know about you, but I woke up quite happy today. Because every Port win's a good win. It doesn't matter whether it's a pre-season game, internal trial. It always feels nice to walk away with a win and set us up ready for 2017. I know it is only a JLT series game. It is only pre-season. We are testing young players. We are trying things, but otherwise, yesterday very tough conditions down in Noarlunga. And to Port's credit, we started well, we continued the whole way through. Yeah, Hawthorn got some cheap goals and stuff like that. They were quite, potent down forward. They just kept pushing as always Hawthorn do. So, but to our credit, that third quarter was something to behold. It showed that we are capable of pushing the better teams, and that we are very much finding our way in our structures, finding our way in what we are capable of doing across the board. Our defence is set. We haven't conceded this pre-season over 80 points. So if any, bagging or anything like that defence-wise, I don't think it could be tolerated, because we've just been pretty good. We've been superb down there. Midfield was better yesterday. We really got the clearances out, especially with Paddy Ryder. He was just leaps and bounds all over Hawthorn yesterday, so credit to him. The rest of the midfield, Ollie, Sam Powell-Pepper, Brad Ebert coming back as well. They all starred, so it's a credit to them, and they really pushed Hawthorn with their new recruits, Jago Amira, Tom Mitchell, there was Stewart in there as well. They were a really new brigade in there with McAvoy, but Paddy Ryder just kept dominating him across the ground as well, kicking a goal. He was just creating a target for us coming out of defence as well. So really across the board, we were just really consistent and really fought hard. Another point taken out yesterday was, once again, our young players continue to impress. The likes of Houston, the likes of Bonner, the likes of Sam Powell-Pepper, Atlee, they all continue to press, especially Eddie. I tell you what, there is a new Eddie in town. Forget about Eddie Betts. He's a Showtime player. He only steps up when he has to, otherwise he goes quiet. Our Eddie, spelt differently, it's got a Y, it's cooler as well. Made myself laugh. But no, in all seriousness, Brett Eddy was fantastic yesterday. His third quarter really broke the game open. 4 goals in 10 minutes. I mean, no other recruit can probably do that as well. I know it's a JLT series game, so let's hopefully see that continue into the proper season, especially round 1 against Sydney. Will be a big test for him with their great defence. So let's hope he continues that. The likes of Sam Powell-Pepper, who, well, I think Sean Burgoyne is still in the ground at Noarlunga, so after that fend off, that was absolutely amazing. I think that would get a few of us Port fans very excited to see, not only this year, but in the future. He could be a 10, 15 year player, and especially with the Crash brothers, you know, Ollie Wines and Sam Powell-Pepper, we got some real tough young kids going through our midfield to, you know, mix in with the likes of Boak, Robbie Gray, Brady, but Pollock on the wing, Chad Wingard going through there as well. So it's going to be a very potent midfield as long as they stay consistent and continue that for 4 quarters for 22 games plus. We'll be okay. Continue on Brett Eddy. I think he will obviously take Schultz's place, but he'll free up the likes of Dixon, Trengover, Ryder when they're down there. And we might even be able to use Eddie as a one-on-one deep, or even switch that around. So Charlie stays down deep, keep him, you know, one-on-one, and Eddie becomes a forward that leads out and, you know, drags defenders with him. So then Dixon is one-on-one, so we can use both forwards, you know, to create an extra target as well. And then you've got Ryder and Trengo pushing down there too. So on a good day, you might see 10 goals plus from the 3 of them. So hopefully for that. And then you've got, you know, the Crummers as well, because even Charlie Esser didn't have much of an impact, but he was still creating a contest. Even the first goal of the game, Sam Gray. Charlie went up, and it's just dropped down, and then Sam Gray crumbed it, left foot kick, and kicked the goal. Like that, short, sweet, and straight to the point. Obviously, every one of my videos have been quite long, so keep everyone interested. We'll keep it nice and short today. Thanks guys very much for watching. Hopefully 2017 starts well against Sydney in a couple of weeks' time. Stay tuned to the channel as well. I've got some stuff planned ready to go for a season launch as well, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, my name's Anthony, and obviously, go the power.